Alright, this is the presentation for my genogram for the poster part of this project. So first I'm going to start off by my dad's culture. And so my dad was raised by a mom and dad. He was the youngest of 5 boys. And ever since he was 12, he started working at the greenhouse. And from that time forward, he bought all his school clothes. When he turned 16, he had to pay for maintenance and gas and insurance and all that kind of stuff for his own car. Just one thing he did every day after school was he got to go in his backyard and he would jump shoot some ducks, and so he loves to hunt. His curfew was 10:30 on school nights and midnight on weekends and like during the summer. He grew up camping, fishing, and hunting. He was just raised on having fun in the outdoors and working hard. He loved to watch basketball and to play basketball. And his favorite player, he loved Michael Jordan. And just overall, he grew up working hard and loving God. So then, on my mom's side of things, she was raised in a divorced family, kind of like if you've ever seen Yours, Mine, and Ours, kind of that kind of deal. So first, her mom was married to my grandpa Brent, and they had my mom and my aunt Christy, and then those two got divorced, and then my grandma Rochelle remarried my grandpa Doug, who had already been married to Lawana, and they had 6 kids together, and then after that he got remarried to Debbie, and they had 1 kid together, but then they got divorced, and then he married my grandma Rochelle, and my grandma Rochelle has 1 kid with him, so that's 10 right there. But then my mom's biological dad got married again to my grandma Carlene, who he's married to now, and they had 3 more kids. So she has 12 siblings. And then as for like a cultural pride issue, my Uncle Steve has just always been really full of himself and doesn't really like to listen to others' opinions. As for like a cultural shame issue, my Uncle Brian is married to his step niece, who is also his twin sister is also his stepmom or mother-in-law, which is very weird, but don't worry, we all think it is really weird. And as for like another cultural pride issue, my mom always is putting herself first, and this just gets in the way, like for her personally, because then she's never looking after herself, because she's always putting others first before like she can even think about doing something for herself. And then like an emotional triangle is my cousin Easton loves his mom, but his mom, or our cousin Ethan, really annoys Easton. And Easton loves his mom, but will like go tell his mom that he's being annoying. And so Tracy doesn't like Ethan very much because he is not very nice. And then like another cultural shame issue in my family is my grandpa Brent. He likes to drink, and he is drunk way more often than he is sober. It's like as for like sources of power and authority, my in my family, most of the time, um, the men are in charge of the relationship, but that doesn't mean like that they have all the power. It's like most like all the marriages in my family, all the relationships, most all of them are just like we make a decision together and just that sort of thing. And then like a family enmeshment, my one cousin Ashley Christensen, she outright said to me that her favorite son was her youngest son Wyatt. But as for my culture, I've been raised in a family with a mom and a dad, and I have one brother and two sisters. I started working when I was 13, and if I wanted like really fancy, expensive clothes or like really expensive shoes, I'd have to buy them myself. But my mom has provided everything for me. Same with my dad. I pay for my own gas and maintenance on my car, but I don't pay for insurance, and I didn't have to buy it. My curfew is the same as both of theirs were, 10:30 on school nights and midnight on weekends. I've grown up camping, fishing, and hunting, just like my dad did, and I love doing all those things. I love watching and playing basketball, and I like Michael Jordan, but he's not necessarily my favorite. My favorite player is Donovan Mitchell. I was in the school choir, like my mom was, and went to Lava Hot Springs kind of often, like once a summer. And I have also learned to work hard and love God and serve others by being raised by my wonderful parents, and I couldn't ask for better.